Hello and welcome to the free review series, where we check out the free games of Epic Games. In case you don't know, Epic Games has 1 or 2 free games every week. However, this holiday season they're feeling quite charitable, so there's 1 free game every day right now, up to the 29th of December. And today, we're going to be checking Encased. So yeah, let's get into it. Jesus Christ, with this music, you'd think we're in the Matrix or something. This is awesome. Oh, these are the difficulties. I'll go to medium because I suck.
1971. We woke up in a different world where the Cold War ended along with the Vietnam carnage. All because of the dome.
The dome. I love this. It's a good premise. I just got caught up in the moment. This is a very story-heavy game. It took me about 2 hours to get out of the tutorial segment, which made sense. There's a lot to this game. I'm going to bring you up to speed in hopefully just a few minutes. It starts with the dome. We have no idea what it is, only that no one's come out alive. However, there are relics and anomalies to be studied there. Cronus is the megacorporation that studies these relics and anomalies. Cronus has a spire built with the express purpose of exporting artifacts and importing people to work within the dome. In the year 1976, our application was approved, and so our story begins. But we need to make a character first. The character creator is good. It starts with templates, which makes it all a lot easier to digest. Which is great considering how many stats and abilities there are. Trait Neanderthal. You cannot wear pants and jackets? You're a true Neanderthal descendant with a certificate from an anthropologist? I didn't know Neanderthals had afros. Lee, you're a Dark Lord. And there's Cedric Maxwell, he's the bossy one. I had a little trouble choosing, but I ended up with the Neanderthal, because I like melee. I personalized my character and we were set to start. Their name is Boonga Maxwell, the Neanderthal of the Black Wing, which is the military division. Our protagonist, Boonga, is now in a pod getting inside the dome. This is where the tutorial really starts. We learn to talk to people, which I did poorly.
Kimura shakes her head disapprovingly and turns back to the illuminator.
This place is a scientific treasure trove, and you're treading all over it in your jackboots, blowing up doors that are thousands of years old, acting like you own this world.
And then we see our first anomaly, a storm with green lightning. Once we get down and see the administrator, we get everything in order. We get armor, which I don't need. We learn to shop and sell. We get a couple weapons, a baton and a glove that lets us tap into our psychic potential, which is really cool. We learn to use our scanner, and how to use bolts to keep anomalies at bay, and finally, we learn to fight. A middle-aged black is sitting behind the that sentence sounds awful without context. It's his outfit. It's his outfit. They're divided by outfits. I wanna smack stuff with my stick. Na 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 na. Come here, come here. So 65% chance that I do something, huh? Dang it. Smack! That wasn't random chance, sir. Because of how I built my character, I could one-shot the holograms at melee and my training was done. Although I can't imagine it's difficult to kill holograms anyway. I was supposed to go to Magellan, the facility where all new recruits go. Instead, Cronus decided to give me a mission already. I'd like to believe it was because I performed well during the combat test, not taking any damage, but I can't say for sure. A man named Martin Kingsley, who appears to be a higher up, tells me about how much the dome sucks and gives me my mission briefing. C-12 Nashville, a research complex above Cronus's primary relic mine, got their communications cut off the day before. We haven't heard from them or been able to speak to them at all. We need to reach the facility, find out what the problem is, and work with personnel to solve it. I was feeling eager to go. Yes, 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 it looks like I can go murder stuff soon. Yes, 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 yes. As you might be able to tell, I left the starting area with a lady who drove this big machine, and we had to stop halfway to C12 Nashville. This is where the game really begins. Oh, there's a big anomaly there. It says it's radioactive. Ah, help! I just noticed. I got a level up. And I got over 20 extra health. At this point, I'm at the gameplay loop. Walk around, talk to people, interact with objects, and fight. I met a grumpy old man who owned a cafe/gas station. After calming down a little from having lost a chess match against his computer, he said he needed help with some ruffians. He's level 3. What? He's higher level than I am. I then met a brother and sister who were experiencing enlightenment through the use of recreational drugs. I looked around some more, got some more stuff. Search large container, a crowbar, not bad. And talked to another couple people before breaking into the gas station portion of the business. I had heard rumors of weird things down there, and they were right. The creature there was described as not quite alive, not quite dead, and that was accurate. After dispatching it, I grab a relic and the key item necessary to move to Nashville. However, when I leave the gas station, as you exit the shed, you stumble across a scene from a movie, a dented Jupiter moon parked by the roadside shop with 4 strangely dressed tramps idling around. Them and the intruders, the people standing around the car, are so filthy you barely recognize their Cronus uniforms under the grime. So here's the deal, guest. You and that old codger behind the counter, you're both gonna chip in for our gas, and maybe I won't stress test your skull today. Of course, I picked a fight over diplomacy. Oh! Look at the old man go! He missed. Ah, stupid. Mr. Weng Choi. On alert. Not anymore, you aren't. We won, and we all had a picnic. I'm not even kidding. And it was a really fun interaction with all the characters there. Also, the old man told me the thing I killed in the basement was his stand-in, but who cares? We got pulled pork. I loved this game to bits with the time I had playing it. I find the plot intriguing. I like the voice acting. The game has a lot of personality. The gameplay can be slow. Like I said near the beginning of the video, it took me personally 2 hours to go through the tutorial segment, where they did a lot of the lore dumping as well. I think it was worth it, but I don't think everyone has the patience to sit down and know that they'll likely take an hour plus to start really getting into a game. I really liked the character creator. Not aesthetically, your fashion options are very limited, but mechanically, it is a great character creator. You get to choose your stats, your skills, a special trait, and which wing you work for, and I might be missing something right now, honestly. There was so much. Would I recommend this game? Yes. If you love RPGs and have a little bit of patience, I think there's a lot of fun to be had with this game. However, at the beginning of the game, there is a seizure warning, so if you suffer from epilepsy, I'm afraid you'll have to pass on this one. And even if it's not free anymore, Epic Games always has 1 or 2 games for free on their front page. And it might be something that interests you, so it's always worth checking. And even if the game isn't free anymore, personally, I can recommend it. It was that much fun. If you made it this far and you enjoyed the video, maybe consider leaving a like and subscribing. It would mean a lot to me if you could. At any rate, have a good one. Merry Christmas. It's Christmas Eve now. Wow.